Hello and welcome back. It's Christmas Eve day. It's very early Christmas day. Everybody is asleep still, but I'm awake as usual. Here's a sack. Oh, the Christmas presents. Yes, they usually end up in a sack. All the papers and the stuff so they can go to recycling. Now I have my Tomte powers today. Oh, here we have cleaned up. Yes, they have been removing. Oh, what's that? It's a raisin. Someone has dropped a raisin. Let's remove that one. We don't need to have that one there. Oh, they eaten the buns. That's nice. Yeah, it seems like everything is back to order then. Can I stand on this one without it sacking totally? Well, perhaps I shouldn't. Everything seems to be in order now then, I guess. And it turned out to be a success, and that's something that I really, really enjoy. So I was thinking that I should do perhaps a poem. I know, I'm perhaps not the most poemy person that I know of. But it's a Swedish poem about the Tomte, the guy, the gnome, the Swedish house gnome, made by a guy called Viktor Rydeberg back in, I think it was 1881. And I've found, and I must say, when I read this one, I was going, oh, that was really what my great-grandpa and all that did back then. But someone called Anna Krook, or something like that, made an English translation. So I thought I should try to read that to you. Here goes. Midwinter's nightly frost is hard. Brightly the stars are beaming. Fast asleep is the lonely yard. All at midnight are dreaming. Clear is the moon and the snowdrift shine, glistening white on fir and pine. Covers on rooflets making, none but the Tomte is waking. Grey he stands but the byre door, grey in the snow appearing. Looks as he ever did before, up on the moonlight peering. Looks at the wood where the pine and fir stand round the farm and never stir. Broods on an unavailing riddle forever failing. Run his hands through his hair and beard, gravely his head a-shaking. Harder riddle I never heard, vainly my head I'm breaking. Chasing then, as he wont for aye, such unsolvable things away, Tomten trips without hustling, now about duty bustling. Goes to the larder and tool house fine, every padlock trying. See, by moonlight installs the kine, dreaming of summer are lying. Heedless of harness and whip and team, Polle stable has to a dream, manger and crib all over, fill with sweet-smelling clover. Tomten goes to the lambs and sheep, see, they are all a-dreaming. Goes to the hens where the cock will sleep, perched with vanity teeming. Rover in kennel so brave and hale, wakes up and gladly wakes his tail. Rover, he knows his brother. Watchmen, they love each other. Lastly, the Tomte will steal to see the master folks loved so dearly. Long have they liked his industry, now they honor him clearly. Stealing on tiptoe, soon he nears nursery cots, the little dears. None must grudge him the pleasure. This is his greatest treasure. Thus he has seen them, sire and son, endless numbers of races, Whence are they coming, one by one, all these slumbering faces? Mortals succeeding mortals there, flourished and aged and went, but where? Oh, this riddle revolving, he will never cease solving. Tomten goes to the hay-shed loft. Here is his haunted hollow, deep in the sweet-smelling hay aloft, near the nest of the swallow. Empty now is the swallow's nest, but when spring is blooming dressed, she will for home will be yearning, will with her mate be returning. Then she'll twitter and sing and chat, much of her airy travel, nothing though of the riddle that Tomten can never unravel. Through a shrink in the hay-shed wall, lustrous moonbeams on Tomten fall. Here on his beard they're blinking, Tomten's brooding and thinking. Mute is the vault, is nature all? Life is so frozen and dreary. From afar but the rapids call, murmuring sounds so weary. Tomten listens, half in a dream, fancies he hears the vital stream, wonders whither it's going, whence its waters are flowing. Midwinter's nightly frost is hard, brightly the stars are beaming. Fast asleep is the lonely yard, all till morn will be dreaming. Faint is the moon and the snowdrift shine, glistening white on fir and pine. Covers on rooflets making, none but the Tomte is waking. And with that I want to end this little thing. Thank you for following me this far. A special greeting to my good friendly gnome back in somewhere in the States. Meme 52. Thank you very much for your lovely support. And of course my all grand super gnome, Mr. Ron. Thank you very much for your support. And I have a guess that Tomten Larsson has been sitting up there in the northern Sweden in the middle of the very good snowy things and been watching this as well. And all the rest of you. All I can say is God jul, glädlig jul, höve joloa, frohe Weihnachten, joyeux Noël, Feliz Navidad, Merry Christmas, and of course a Merry Christmas to you all. I say goodbye from Tomten Sven.